Yep, ultimately, quite a frustrating afternoon. I'm sure you would have, well, it goes without saying, you would have preferred all 3 points from today.
Yeah, well, you need to have 3 points. You deserve 3 points. We started very aggressively. That's why we get, they get the red card. So you're playing basically 90 minutes against 10 men. Playing against 10 is not easy because the opposition is going to have a certain setup, to make these spaces very small and always looking for the counter-attack with the quality players that they have. You need to maintain and keep possession, just waiting for those moments that you can score. That happened in the second half. You see that spaces are opening up and you can score a goal with Liam Kelly. Then basically there's nothing going on, to be honest, because you keep control of the game. You're waiting for maybe that second, or you don't want to concede at least one when they come out. They warned us a couple of times coming out on the counter from especially from corner kicks. So you need to be aware of that. But then mainly, you give that goal away yourself. By that ball you play, to the other side. Not a good touch, got intercepted, and then they make the equaliser. They score the equaliser, which is very, very disappointing. In this game you need to have 3 points, but it's not. No, it didn't happen, and that's of course frustrating. About the game itself, you can say that the players were very aggressive. They wanted to win this game. So that's a compliment to them. But of course, after a game like this, and if you see how we played, how they played, and what you've done today, and the work that you put in, you need to deserve, or you need to, how do you say it? Give yourself those 3 points.
I think that's in the Championship, I suppose, any small mistakes or whichever can get punished very harshly, can't they?
Well, you see, with the quality players that they have, and we're aware of that. We spoke about it. We showed them clips from all their players, the strikers, but we played them many, many times. So everybody knows their quality, and you can't give them the opportunity to score because they know how to handle it, how to deal with that, and then that's what you've seen.
You mentioned the fact they went down to 10 men so early. I'm not sure I've ever seen someone sent off as early in a match as that, and it kind of throws any pre-match preparation, not just for them but for us, out the window in some respects as well.
Of course your setup is going to be a bit more different, especially in possession, what you want to do. We wanted to press them very high up the pitch, very quick, very aggressive. That's what we did. We succeeded in doing that because we won that ball. Mo would have gone to goal. We tripped him, and then he got that red card. But of course, because they play in a different way, probably a bit more deeper than what they normally want to do when they play 11v11. So that makes it more difficult for us to play at certain times. But you need to do the right thing, and then it's not like we don't know what to do. But we've played against teams who've been dropping deep many times. But it's just, again, and it's sometimes frustrating for people to watch. But you need to keep possession and waiting for those balls in between. Or that you can get through the sides and then put the cross in and to score. And that's what we tried to do. We spoke about it in half-time, second half we did it. We went, high up the pitch, sometimes very high up the pitch, but sometimes you need to be decisive in your finishing as well, because we had a couple of occasions that we could have had a shot, from close range, didn't do it, wait a bit longer, and then people are getting closed down, and then you need to play it back instead of shooting at